All right, guys, then here we are going to be looking back at nickel 3-3 over, and we're going to be looking at cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms. So if you've followed me playing defense for any amount of time, you know these are probably my two most common calls. And the reason why is they can basically work against any offensive formation, run, pass, it does not matter. They are just the most versatile calls in the game. So we're just going to come out against quarters really quick. I'm just going to talk about a few things. So in this video, we're not going to go over the rules, but in the playbook where you find this video, I will have the rules written out. Now, for quarters, we want to call it against any 2x2 set. So 2 receivers on each side of the ball, whether that's an inline tight end or a split out receiver. So anything like that, or anything with 1 receiver on one side and 2 receivers on the other. So I form or split back, single back with 2x2, we want to call quarters. Palms, any empty or 3x1 set, call palms. Those are kind of our go-to rules. Like I said, I'm not going to go over all the rules of everybody today, but those are when I want you playing each one. You also can use our cover 6 Willie, all those other match coverages as well. Now, one of the other things with quarters is if we go show 3, so triangle, show 3, it's going to walk our safety down in the box, give us a cover 3 shell. Then we can walk the other safety down in the box the other way. And this is the safety I want to user. I recommend using safeties for both quarters and palms. For quarters, user the safety. I like to use the safety on the wide side of the field. Versus palms, I user the backside safety against a 3x1 set. Now, the reason this can be really good is this is an incredible run defense. We can check our run fits right here, and you see everybody in the box is going to be in the run fits. This is the same for quarters and palms. So that means when it's a run play, so we'll just go this read option here. When it's a run play, I'm just going to even click off the safety so he'll just do his thing. All of these players in the box here are going to play the run first. So the only players who aren't are 2 outside corners. So when the ball is snapped, they see run. All 9 guys in the box are going to fire downhill to try to stop the run. So this is just always a super solid run D. Show 3, bring your safety down. Really, really good run D. Now, the other thing I want to talk about quickly before we get into the gameplay footage is just shading down or up. So this is another thing you can do. Press triangle and shade down. You don't have to show safeties before this. You can keep your safeties back. Play hard flats. Now, what this is going to do, this is going to turn off match coverage, and now it's just going to play drop zone. This is just something you want to do maybe if it's 4th and 1 and you think they might try to abuse the flats, or you're playing a lot of quarters, but you just want to give them a different look, shade down. Or if it's, let's say, 3rd and 10 and you think they might run a curl, something to the sticks, and you just want to give them a different look, shade up, curl flats on the field. That will cancel match coverage as well, but now everyone's going to play deeper. That's just another adjustment you can do just to give them another look. So that is kind of what I wanted to go over with quarters and palms. In the playbook, we have everything written out for you as well. And then we have gameplay footage. So let's go take a look at the gameplay, and yeah, definitely try to use a ton of quarters and palms. All right, so getting into our quarters and palms looks here. Now, the great thing with this is always the fact that when we're playing match, we are just going to react to meta routes. We're going to match routes across the field, and it just allows us to have super dynamic coverage that can just react to basically anything the defense throws our way. So that is one of the reasons why I love both of these match coverages. Here we just have a little quick out route. We're just going to match it to the sideline. We don't have to worry about zone drops. We don't have to worry about, having, if we have a deep half here, they can bomb it here or whatever. These coverages adapt to exactly what the defense does. Here, we get a double team at the catch point. I see him go into this crosser. We get a double team here, knockout. Just super adaptable. They can adapt to bunches. They can adapt to anything, and they're going to get match across the field. Look at this. Double team on the match. I see this curl route. He tries to go to the backside post. Our corner matches it, takes it away. Now, The other adjustment I said we can make is we can play hard flats, where we're going to turn off match coverage and just give them a different look. This can apply to quarters and palms. So we're in the red zone here. I just don't want to give them anything quick and easy. We see a classic mesh combo where we see the drags, and then usually there's going to be a spot route in behind it. So I'm sitting on that. He tries to go down to the flats, but we have a hard flat out there. He's going to step in front, go the other way. So this is just a change up you can give them a different look on the back end. Now, another thing to keep in mind with this coverage is we are always still rushing 4 with our match coverage. So if we can force them to hold the ball and wait a little bit to try to find someone open, we are still rushing 4. So you see we have good coverage on the back end. This dig kind of came open late, but nothing really there. We get pressure with front 4 because we're still bringing forward into the quarterback. He's forced to throw that ball away. Then we get into our run defense with this play. So I show 3 here, bring our safety down in the box at the snap. Look at our safety and linebacker on this side of the field because everybody's in a run fit in the box. So linebacker flies down, safety flies down, just an excellent run defense, 4 down linemen, boom, fire in the backfield, make a play. Here's another one, run to the right hand this side, everybody flies in the backfield, me with my user included, I blow this play up. Here's another one. Look at the safety and linebacker on this play in run fits. So here's our safety. Here's our linebacker. Here's our nickel. All 3 of these guys are in run fits. They are coming downhill with a bag of hammers to blow up the run. And I think, and we get him for a safety here. Then I think we have one more to the left here. Once again, as the user, I know I can get aggressive. I'm in a run fit. I spill this guy to the outside, force him back inside to our help, and he goes down. So make sure we're utilizing quarters and palms. Use each one against its right, the right formations, and you will be in an amazing spot.